Cheers, Russ. I'm going with that idiot to Greenland. So since October last year, we've had it in our mind that we're going to head out to Greenland and cross from east coast to the west coast, and finally it's actually happening. We're here in Stansted Airport, about to fly. So we're going to be man-hauling from the east coast, Tasselak, over to the west coast, Kangerlussuaq, 335 miles. One of the most inhospitable climates in the world. Can't wait.
Niall and Murray want to ski across the ice cap of Greenland, and unfortunately they haven't got any experience of living in an Arctic environment. And I have done 2 weeks in Norway, twice with the Royal Marines, and that qualifies me to train them up to go and do this expedition.
Pete, me and Murray are going to have basically 5 days living like Huckleberry Finn out in Tasselak in like a little training area. We'll go find some snow, find some crevasses and hike around, practice our routine, getting our tent up, getting everything sorted, and just learn what it's like to be there in the Arctic, relying on Pete's lengthy years of experience from all his service through the Marines. Yeah, Dr. Pete will be teaching us what to do.
What are some of the exercises you'll be going through with him?
I'll be teaching them how to ski using the telemark skis and skins they'll be using across the ice.
We're going to walk about 10 hours a day, and the first week or two is going to be uphill. It could be up to 24 days of continual hiking.
And then we'll be going through setting up the camp, setting up the tent, cooking routines, and various other skills and drills they'll need to survive in the Arctic environment.
We're going to be venturing obviously via the summit and then down to a place called Daitu, which is like back in the kind of Cold War. It was an early warning detection system for the to detect the Russian missiles. And like in the 1980s, the soldiers that were manned there and stationed there, they just walked out. So it's a totally derelict station in the middle of nowhere. Just imagine it being something out of a horror film.
What are you taking with you to kind of keep your mind occupied out there?
I've just got an amazing load of political debates to have with myself and loads of facts to run through my head. What
do you think is going to be the toughest thing about the trip, other than going with Niall?
What, apart from having to put up with Niall's 1,010,000 facts about animals?
Societies
oh my God.
Convention for International Trade in Endangered Species.
You'll be a genius when
You'll be an encyclopedia.
What are you most looking forward to on this trip?
The exposure. Just being completely isolated in a totally exposed place, 360-degree views of nothingness.
Seeing polar bears, hopefully. That's going to be one of the coolest things.
Morning. Get Fat programme going well?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Stuffing my face full of full fat butter. Morning, Musk.
Hello.
Hey guys.
You look like an intrepid explorer.
Got a beer going ready, cheating.
Forgot his passport. Got to yesterday, have you got a passport? Of course I've got a passport. Always got the passport. How many years have I been travelling? Of course I've got it. Went to check through my stuff, so you know what's missing? Mum came one way at midnight last night. Rachel was looking forward to one last cuddle. Nice bit of night, just Niall and Rachel having a nice bit of time together.
Your mother turned up.
no, even worse. Rachel, do you mind driving me halfway between here and Shrewsbury?
My brother had stolen my ski trousers, and he's obviously not remembered to bring them back, of course. But it's an excuse for me to use the panoramic trousers.
Yeah, they're lovely. They're amazing.
And they've got a special arse bit, so you can go. Yeah.
Done. Back up again. Go.
Brilliant.
In and out in 10 seconds.
Other than polar bears, what else might you see along the way?
Probably going to see Niall taking a poo.
I think that's a guarantee.
Have you got a cheeky bag that I can shove this in? So it might just weigh over.
Surprisingly enough, we're about 1 million kilos overweight.
What function is this performing?
Why are you going to Greenland? What's the motivation behind it?
See it as a major polar exploration. It's seen as the third of the big 3 classic polar expeditions.
Greenland is basically a must-do prerequisite for any kind of further polar expeditions. Doing this week of training is going to be an excellent recce for a future expedition.
It'll be my stepping stone into further polar exploration.
not a big fan of endurance, really. So I don't know why I'm here, to be quite honest.